And speaking of immigration, the White House is touting the administration's immigration actions as President Trump nears his 100th day in office. Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett joins us now. Avajoy, we know immigration was such a huge issue back in the fall during the presidential campaign. It was something that the president was very comfortable talking about and something that polling showed voters trusted him on. Is that still the case now on his 99th day in office?
Andrew, this is certainly something that the White House wants to continue to keep at the forefront of everyone's minds. Earlier today, you just heard Jacob mention that there was an early morning press conference where White House officials talked about their efforts at the border and also deportations of undocumented migrants. But recent polling shows that there is perhaps a slip in support for how the administration is handling the issue of immigration. The Trump administration carrying out multiple recent law enforcement operations targeting undocumented migrants.
If you enter this country legally, it's a crime.
We are in the beginning stages of carrying out the largest deportation campaign in American history.
The DEA says it apprehended more than 100 people early Sunday after an operation at what it called an illegal underground nightclub in Colorado Springs. Officials say the people arrested were in the U.S. illegally.
As a result of this operation is that Colorado Springs is waking up to a safer community today.
U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement releasing these pictures over the weekend from Florida. Officials announcing nearly 800 arrests of undocumented migrants in the state over the past week as part of Operation Tidal Wave, a partnership between state and federal law enforcement agencies.
Operation Tidal Wave is a preview of what is to come around this country. Large-scale operations that employ our state and local enforcement partners to get criminal, illegal aliens off our streets.
But as the White House continues to tout its immigration efforts, public support appears to be waning on President Trump's handling of the issue. In March, 49% of Americans supported the president's handling of immigration. That's down 3 points, according to a new Associated Press NORC poll out last week. And support for the president's immigration efforts, they appear to be drawn sharply along party lines, with about 84% of Republicans supporting those efforts, but only about 16% of Democrats supporting the efforts. When we look at that larger picture of more Americans, fewer than 50% of Americans support their immigration efforts. But we also know that this is one of the most popular issues for the president, even though those numbers are lower than 50%, especially when you compare it to issues of the economy, Andrew, and then those trade negotiations.
Scripps News legal affairs correspondent Avajoy Burnett for us. Avajoy, thank you.